the tower. Every 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Hey everyone, good evening. Oh my goodness, it's so nice to see everybody. Hi, this is Snapshot Sacramento. This week at the theater, brought to you by the Sacramento Area Regional Theater Alliance. We are SARTA, and SARTA is so pleased that you're here with us this week. It's April 25th. Wow, we're at the end of April. You guys, next week is May. Can you believe that? We've ripped off 4 months this year already and done some amazing things. There's been a lot going on. Um, Changed our window. In case you haven't been here in a while, you're going, ooh, that's a different background. You're right. I want to tell you about this, and I'm going to tell you about it several different times. SARTA is sponsoring a lot of things this year. We've done a couple of cabarets. Now we're hosting another big cabaret. I'm sorry, we did a couple of karaoke nights. Those weren't cabarets. That was a bunch of people having beers and laughing and singing and goofing off. This time, it's going to be a lot more serious. We have got some of the best vocal artists in the Sacramento area who have agreed to come and put on this amazing fundraiser cabaret event for SARTA as part of our Big Day of Giving events. It's going to be this Saturday. That's Saturday, the 29th of April. I'm going to tell you about it and bring you more information pretty soon, but we've got tickets on sale. I would really like to fill up the house in the space that we've got. And I happen to know that it holds over 300 people. So I need some of you guys to really get out there and get some tickets. Tell your friends to get tickets. Come and have a wonderful evening of music from some of your favorite animated movies. It's going to be outstanding. It's going to be outstanding. So let's get started on this week at the theater because there's a lot going on. Wow. And I want to tell you about it. So here we go. Starting with all the special announcements. What do you think I'm going to talk about? I'm going to talk about Big Day of Giving because Big Day of Giving has already started. For those of you who may be new to this information, Big Day of Giving is something that, well, SARTA's been a part of it for some years now. It was started by one big group that said, you know what, there's all these nonprofit organizations really kind of vying for the dollars to help give them support. And I don't care if it's the Front Street Shelter, so you're helping animals, to Loaves and Fishes, so you're helping the cause of our unhomed friends, or theater, or like us, or individual theaters, because a lot of our individual theaters are part of Big Day of Giving also, and which is amazing because they should be, because community theater doesn't make a lot and it brings you so much entertainment. So I'm glad to see them there, whether it's the zoo, whatever, your local food closet, whatever the nonprofit is, they all get together. And on the first Thursday of May, does this give you a hint? It's coming up next week. The first Thursday of May, which this May happens to be May the 4th. All right. So yeah, go ahead and make all your Star Wars jokes now. But on May the 4th is the actual big day of giving. But we are having some preludes to this, and a lot of our theater friends are doing the very same thing. They're having some prelude events. SARTA is going to have the cabaret that I was mentioning earlier, but the giving has already started. The giving portals are open. All you need to do is go to type in Big Day of Giving into your search bar. It will take you to the website, and then you can type in SARTA Theaters, and it will find us for you, and you can donate. You can read all about us, see what some of our pet projects are, like our scholarship program. I think I shared with you last week that we already gave away a $300 scholarship this season already for a young person to be able to go to theater camp this summer. We want to do more of that, and we can only do that with your help, which is why we're having this big fancy cabaret, which is why we're participating in Big Day of Giving and asking you, please, to help us raise the funds so we can do these kinds of things. We are planning a theater stipend program where theaters can contact us for, support monies to do anything from rent costumes to find help with the rental space that they're in, or maybe buy the rights for a show that they want to do. All of those things cost money, and community theater doesn't pay anyone. It's all volunteers. So this is all coming out of someone's pocket. And usually it's the producing groups that, just are passionate about theater. So they're doing this by themselves. So won't you please help out for Big Day of Giving? Make a donation to SARTA Theaters. Make a donation to your favorite theater company if they're part of it, or just make a donation to them anyway, because they probably have a donation button on their website. Make a donation to some of the other great nonprofits in our local area that need your support. You've got KVIE, you've got Capital Public Radio. There's a lot of things out there that you probably use that you didn't realize would be part of this. And SARTA's just a small part of it. So I want to say thank you right now for all you people who are going to donate. As a board member for SARTA, I'm going to donate. So, in fact, I think I'll do that after the broadcast today. I'll make my donation. So, make your donation for Big Day of Giving and help us out. This is our cabaret information I was telling you about. It's coming soon, really soon. It's this Saturday. Did I tell you it was this Saturday? We still have tickets left. We want to see you in those seats. We want you to come and even sing along with us, because we know you're gonna. You know these songs. This will be an evening of music and celebration. Some of Sacramento's most talented vocalists and performers are going to sing from our favorite animated childhood films. This is going to be at 7 p.m. at Parkside Community Church, 5700 South Land Park Drive in Sacramento, 95822. We're going to have refreshments out there for free. To purchase your tickets, all you have to do is go to the SARTA website. The ticket prices are there. It's child and student tickets are $5. Senior tickets are $15, and an adult ticket is $20. So please come and support us this Saturday over at Parkside Community Church. It's going to be amazing. We have got so many great performers. I cannot wait. And if you come, please make it a point to say hi. I always tell you, tell me if you see me at the theater. I want to say hi and thank you for being with us here on Twitch. If you're here and you're new and you're just finding out about SARTA, the Sacramento Area Regional Theater Alliance, please click the little heart and follow us. We do this each week where we're going to come in and tell you all kinds of things about the upcoming stuff for this week, for our week at the theater, and the things that are coming up in the next few months at the theater. I literally have things that are going all the way into September right now. So, just to keep you apprised of what's going on, help you plan your weekend. We used to do this show on Thursday, but after thinking about it and rearranging schedules, we went, no, we should do this on Tuesday, so you have a chance to plan what you want to go see this weekend before the night before you need to buy tickets. We don't want you to miss anything, so we started doing it on Tuesday, and it's been a much better thing to do. So get your tickets for the cabaret and just hang in there, because I'm going to tell you about a whole bunch of other things that you should probably get tickets to go and see also. Okay, Sarda Cabaret this weekend. God, I hope to see you there. Blue Mountain Theater Company is having a talent show. Now, I know it says Saturday, April 29th, and it's okay that we have competing things going on, because this is going to be up in the hills. So they're not in our local area competing for the same audience. So I want you to support them too. If you live up near here, you want to go to Blue Mountain Theater Company's annual talent show. They're having an amazing talent show this Saturday at 7 o'clock. Doors are going to open at the West Point Hall off Highway 26 at 6:30. So come early. They're going to have some desserts that you can bid on. So this looks like they're going to have a silent auction for all these cool desserts. They've got a lineup of talent, musicians, dancers, comedians, all kinds of folks to come and entertain you. So this is their big fundraiser. I'm telling you, everybody's trying to capitalize on this big day of giving time and really get out there, share the amazing things that are going on at their theater companies, and get you to donate to them. So help them out. Blue Mountain Theater's annual talent show this coming Saturday. Now, are you ready? Because I know there's some actors out there that are looking for a place to be. So get your headshots and resumes ready, because let's talk about some auditions. Coming up, DMTC's Young Performers Theater is doing The Wizard of Oz. Well, you've seen this one before. It's a classic. Absolutely. And if you'd like to be a part of The Wizard of Oz, then you should get in touch with David's Musical Theater Company. They're going to have their auditions on Monday, May 8th and Tuesday, May 9th. These are going to happen at 4:30, and then the callbacks will be on Wednesday. Oh, that should probably read May 10th. I'm sorry. I didn't check the date when I copied that over, and their copy was one day off. So Wednesday, May 10th is when they're going to have callbacks. So auditions are Monday the 8th and Tuesday the 9th, with callbacks on Wednesday the 10th. Gene Henderson Performing Arts Center on Penna Drive out in Davis. It's going to run from July 21st to July 30th. So if you want to be a part of The Wizard of Oz, get yourself over there and audition. They're having an emergency casting. They've had some challenges finding just about all the male roles for their production of Cabaret. So I know we announced this last week, so I hope they got a few people in there. We're announcing it again this week, and then I'll probably pull it down and check with them to see if they still need more people. But emergency casting, sometimes this happens. You send out the auditions one time and you just don't get enough people for the roles you're trying to fill. So you have to go out and ask again. And that's okay. That's okay. So if you'd like to be a part of Cabaret, and if you are a musical theater person at all, you know you'd like to be a part of Cabaret because it's an amazing show. This is going to be running May 26th through June 25th. So they're still, looking for people right now and in rehearsals. So you've still got time to be a part of this. Contact them at the theater. Sam Williams is the director. This is for Cabaret at Sutter Street Theater Company. You need to save the date for this audition too. This is probably one of my favorite shows. I know it's dark and kind of gritty, but it's also kind of funny. So if you like dark humor, Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street, is holding auditions this coming Sunday, April 30th at 7:30, or on Monday, May 1st at 7:30, with callbacks on Tuesday the 2nd. This is going to be directed by Steve Isaacson out at Davis Musical Theater Company. So save the dates. Sweeney Todd at DMTC, Davis Musical Theater Company. More auditions. This is a busy weekend, you guys. There's a lot going on right now. auditions for a production of Silent Sky, which is going to be produced by the Volcano Theater Company. They're looking to hold auditions on the 29th, which is Saturday, and on May 1st, which is Monday. So the 29th, Saturday, and then again on Monday. I know, so usually they're, right behind each other, but they're doing Saturday and Monday, the 29th and the 1st for the auditions for Silent Sky by Lauren Gunderson. They're going to be at the Volcano Amphitheater, and the performance dates are going to be this August, starting on August 11th through September 9th. So this is going to be late summer. It'll be in the open amphitheater under the skies. If you haven't ever been to their big, beautiful amphitheater up there to see that, it's amazing to go and see. It's amazing to see a show in. It's a great space. So check it out. If you don't mind a beautiful drive up to Volcano, this might be the show for you. Silent Sky at Volcano Theater Company. That's the auditions for right now that we have so far, but we've got several things that are playing right now. And some amazing things opened last weekend. We always have this rollover, and I'll tell you about the ones in the coming soon that are going to open this weekend. So get ready, get those calendars out so you can see what you want to go and see this weekend. So first off, Hand to God, yes, that is a sock puppet, is playing this weekend, and it's going to be the final weekend. So it's playing through April 30th. Fridays and Saturdays at 7 and Sundays at 2. Tickets are $20. And this is the R25 Theater Group, Hand to God. You will totally enjoy this. It's supposed to be hysterical. I talked to someone who saw it and they went, yes, definitely adult, mature subject matter. And they put a note on here that this show contains adult language and themes and it's not suitable for children. So just because it has puppets does not mean you get to bring the kids, okay? This is the show for the big people, not the little people. Hand to God closes this weekend, so if you can get into one of these performances, I suggest you get your tickets soon. Also, final weekend for Warp and Woof, Dogs in Space. The young or the young at heart should go and enjoy this. They're actually collecting cat food and dog food for the shelter, Front Street Shelter. So when you get ready to go, take some dog food or cat food with you so that you can help them support the Front Street Shelter and go see this very fun play, Warp and Woof, Dogs in Space. This is also their final weekend of doing this production. So it's over on the 29th. So get your tickets. This could be great fun for a nice Saturday afternoon experience. Prisoner of 2nd Avenue is playing currently at the Volcano Theater Company in their Cobblestone Theater. It's running through May 14th, so you still have a couple of weekends to get up there and see this Neil Simon comedy that is just wonderfully produced. There is seating limited in this theater because it's a historic theater, it's small, and the shows do tend to sell out. So if you want a ticket, you better get it ahead of time. They also want to let you know that they have a special Mother's Day brunch and show, and that would be a really nice gift for mom. Yeah, Mother's Day is right around the corner also. So you better think about what you want to do for mom for Mother's Day. This could be nice. Get tickets to a show. Also closing this weekend, this is the final weekend for this production at Celebration Arts. It's called What to Send Up When It Goes Down by Alicia Harris, and it's directed by Imani Mitchell. What to Send Up When It Goes Down is a huge experience. They say it's a play, pageant, ritual, homegoing celebration in response to the physical and spiritual deaths of Black people as a result of racialized violence. Yes, that's a heavy topic to cover, but it's something that we as a society need to talk about and really deal with. And so, that's the wonderful thing about theater is theater can tackle some of these things for us, some of these topics. And we've seen a lot of very topical plays going through the hopper this spring. This is another one of them. This is its final weekend, and it's been getting great acclaim. I've been reading wonderful reviews on this particular show, What to Send Up When It Goes Down. Celebration Arts presents. The Sophia Theater is now playing Winnie the Pooh. Yes, if you're looking for something lightweight and lighthearted, this would be the thing for you. It's playing through May 6th, so you have another week to get your tickets to get to see this and enjoy Christopher Robin and all of his little stuffy friends, from Piglet to Pooh to Tigger to Kanga and Baby Roo. So, Winnie the Pooh by A.A. Milne. It's adapted by Sean Patrick Nell, and it's playing at the Sophia Theater through May 6th. Get your tickets now. Victorium Legal Incorporated presents the Mel Brooks musical, Young Frankenstein. This is playing currently out at the Woodland Opera House, 342nd Street, Woodland, California. It will be playing through May 7th, so this is not the closing weekend, but you'll have another week. But why wait? Get tickets for this weekend. You may want to go see this. It's on Fridays and Saturdays at 7:30 and Sundays at 2 p.m. Mel Brooks musical, Young Frankenstein. Or is it Frankenstein? The Chautauqua Playhouse is presenting Sylvia. Yes, it's about a puppy. A street-smart mixture of lab and poodle, Sylvia becomes a major bone of contention between husband and wife. She offers Greg an escape from the frustrations of his job and the unknowns of middle age, but to Kate, Sylvia is now a rival for the affections of her husband, and she just doesn't understand the relationship between this man and this dog. So go see Sylvia at Chautauqua Playhouse through May 14th. This is another one that's going to be showing for Mother's Day, and it might be a great thing to take mom to. Nice lighthearted play. Get your tickets soon. Here's another one that's absolutely funny. Some of you may have seen the movie with Jimmy Stewart called Harvey. This is the play by Mary Chase, directed by Janelle Kaufman and Stephen Kaufman. It's playing also through May 14th, so another good one that could be a Mother's Day gift. Theater tickets make amazing presents. So you could get theater tickets for folks and give them as gifts, thereby supporting the theater and giving a nice outing for an evening to someone you care about. So you could get your tickets for Harvey, the Invisible Rabbit, is back at Sutter Street Theater up in Old Folsom. If you haven't been to the theater, it's really cool too, because Old Folsom is just wonderful and quaint and beautiful. Very reminiscent of old Sacramento downtown. You can make your reservations at SutterStreetTheater.com or call them up at the box office to get your tickets for Harvey. Another one that opened last weekend that has been making grand reviews already is Green Valley Theater Company's production of Romeo and Juliet, the 80s rock musical. Yeah, you heard me. It's an 80s rock musical. And I gotta tell you, you have to see this show. It's kind of amazing. I've already seen it, so I'm a little biased, but it's adapted from the play by William Shakespeare. So yes, there's still Montagues and Capulets and lots of good sword fighting, and they both die. But you knew that going into it. But you have to see and hear the amazing music that's been put together with this that just blends this out into a really unique Shakespearean experience like you've never had before. It's playing right now at the Westminster Presbyterian Church, 1300 N Street, N as in Nancy, in Sacramento, 95814. Get your tickets now. Romeo and Juliet, the 80s rock musical. Another one playing at one of our sanctuary spaces in town. We really appreciate all these churches that have theaters in them, that are willing to let us do theater. So it's amazing. It's a win-win. This one's at the Unitarian Universalist Society of Sacramento, in conjunction with Theater One presents Green Room Confidential, Unvarnished Tales of Women in Theater. This is playing through Sunday, May 7th, so you still have another week to get your tickets for this, on Fridays and Saturdays at 8 and Sunday matinees at 2. So get your tickets now at greenroomticketleap.com. Green Room Confidential. Chautauqua Playhouse is presenting its production of The Wind in the Willows. This will be playing through May 6th at Chautauqua Playhouse. And this is, yes, the classic story of Mr. Toad and all of his friends, Badger and Mole and Ratty, and all the other inhabitants of the river. So the stories of Frog and Toad are just wonderful classics, and you can see them brought to life on theater stage at Wind in the Willows, presented by Chautauqua Playhouse. Another one that opened just this past weekend, Sean Rooster and the Missing Magical Fiddlestick. Now I'm just curious to see what that's all about because of that title. It opened April 22nd, and it will be playing through the 30th. So this is its final weekend also. This is the Roseville Theater Arts Academy. This is one of our young people's theater companies. They have children as young as 3 on stage, which is just totally freaking adorable to see. And they go all the way up through high school age. So Roseville Theater Arts Academy, 241 Vernon Street in Roseville. Get your tickets for Sean Rooster and the Missing Magical Fiddlestick this weekend. That's a lot. I told you we had quite a few things running right now, but we've got even more that are coming soon. And as I will point out as we move through these, some of them are opening this weekend. So you've got more to choose from, right? Let's take a look. A Familiar Feeling is being presented by Empire Arts Collective. It opens on April 28th, so that's coming up on Friday night, and it will be playing through May 13th. This will run from 8 p.m. to 9:30 with performances on May 5th and 6th. Will be sensory friendly. Some of these productions may have lights and sounds and things like that, that for people who are sensitive to those kind of things, they have a problem with sitting through a theater production that has that. So they've really considered that and have done some sensory friendly sections of this particular production, which is great. Understanding that some people cannot do that, really important. So the production is held in room 13 of the Sierra 2 Center, and if you've ever been over there, it's 24th, just off Broadway. Room 13 is upstairs, and there's a wheelchair lift available. They'll have earplugs and sunglasses for anyone who's got sensory sensitivities, so the lights and sounds won't be so devastating for this. A Familiar Feeling is a play about families and ghosts and cycles of triumph and trauma that reverberate through generations. So go check it out. Empire Arts Collective. Baroqueology. Some days I feel like this is something I've studied deeply, right? Baroqueology, a look at the King family at a crossroads. So this follows a widowed dad and his children as they start to look at the next steps in life for someone who's retiring and looking at dreams and did your life get to where you wanted it to be? And it's supposed to be funny, which I would think it should be. This one opens on the 26th of April, which is tomorrow, right? And we'll be playing through June 4th at the Sophia Theater. It's part of the bstreettheater.org group. So if you want your tickets, you can get them at bstreettheater.org for Baroqueology by Nathan Lewis Jackson. Disney's Newsies is coming soon to Davis Musical Theater Company's main stage productions. Newsies is actually based on a true story of the New York newsboys strike that went on, and DMTC is bringing it to life in honor of David Goldschmidt. They have underwriters, and I'll tell you, you'll see this on several of our theater's productions announcements, that they've got wonderful foundations or businesses or someone like that who are helping to underwrite the productions. It can cost a lot to put these productions on. I mentioned that earlier, just from buying the rights for the scripts and music, because with musicals you have to buy the music and you have to pay these companies for this, to getting everybody in costumes, to making sure you have theater space and lights are on and all of that stuff works. It can be a lot. So when you have these underwriters, we like to tell them thank you so much. Thank you for supporting community theater. Community theater appreciates all of these amazing underwriters that step up to do this for community theater so they can bring you amazing productions like Newsies out at Davis Musical Theater Company. So check out their website. Get your tickets for Newsies. It's coming up soon. Here's another one that's coming up soon in Lincoln at the Lincoln Theater Company, opening again this weekend, April 28th, and playing through May 14th. This could be another good Mother's Day gift. This could be another good one. The songs of Neil Sedaka are featured in this production called Breaking Up is Hard to Do. And I can't tell you how you'll probably just find yourself singing along with all the music and songs that there are in this particular show. Breaking Up is Hard to Do at the Lincoln Theater Company, April 28th through May 14th. Check out their website for your tickets. This production is opening at City Theater of Sacramento City College, The Alchemist by Ben Johnson, and it's adapted by Adrian Shear. It's going to open this weekend also, Friday the 28th, and it will play through May 13th. This will be the final production for City Theater. We're coming to the end of the semesters for the colleges and educational venues. It's starting to wrap up. May to the beginning of June is going to be the last time that some of their productions are going to come up. So if you wanted to see some of these education theater, college theater productions, this is going to be your last chance. They're doing The Alchemist. Opens Friday the 28th, plays through May 13th, and performances are at the Art Court Theater in the Performing Arts Center on the Sacramento City College campus. Get your tickets soon. It's only $18 for general admission, so that's a really good deal. Most of the time, you're spending at least $20 to $25 for theater tickets, so this is a wonderful, wonderful time to save some money and go see a really great show. The Alchemist at Sacramento City College Theater. Also coming to Davis Musical Theater Company. I know, they're busy, right? Davis always has something going on. This is their Young Performers Theater. So these are the younger children in this one. They're doing Roald Dahl's Matilda the Musical Junior. And they're running this from May 6th through May 28th. So opening in in 1 week. Wow, it's going by so quickly. It opens in 1 week at the Gene Henderson Performing Arts Center. This production will be on Saturdays at 2, Fridays at 7, and then Sundays at 2. So they've got some different performance times. So when you go to the website to get your tickets, make sure you choose the performance you'd like to go to. Again, these are at the Gene Henderson Performing Arts Center on Penna Drive in Davis. DMTC puts on amazing shows. Go see Matilda the Musical Junior. More juniors. This one's back at Roseville Theater Arts Academy, however. We're going to do Finding Nemo Jr. This one is going to open on May 5th and play through May 13th. Finding Nemo Jr. This is the Youth and Little Ones workshop for this production, starting on May 13th at 7 p.m. in the Roseville Theater Arts Academy. It's closing on May 13th, so it starts on May 5th. So you've got about a week to get in there and get your tickets to see Finding Nemo Jr., the Youth and Little Ones workshop for Roseville Theater Arts Academy. Newsies Junior, I know they're all junior. They're all done for children for the stage specifically, is one that's coming soon also to Roseville Theater Arts Academy. This is going to be their June production. Yes, summertime is really rapidly coming up on us. So June 23rd through the 25th, Roseville Theater Arts Academy will be presenting Newsies Junior. Volcano Theater Company is going to be presenting Beowulf and the Bard. Tickets are available right now for this production that's going to open June 9th and play through July 8th. This is part of Volcano Theater Company's celebration of their 50th anniversary. 50 years of theater. at Volcano Theater Company. What an amazing time. What an exciting space to be in. It's a fun, freewheeling comedy that updates the Old English epic about the warrior Beowulf and the first ever superhero. Do you ever think about it like that? All these people from these ancient myths and stories were kind of like those early superheroes. So go check out Beowulf and the Bard. Like they said, tickets are available right now, Volcano Theater Company. Coming in August, this poster might look familiar because I told you about the auditions that are coming up really soon for the production that's going to open in August of Silent Sky up at the Volcano Theater Company. They're choosing some great shows to put out there. This is based on a true story of Henrietta Leavitt, who was an astronomer in the 1900s, and Henrietta has the opportunity to work at Harvard University as a human computer. But as a woman in this field, she has to work to overcome a lot of obstacles, as you can only imagine, leading her to a scientific discovery that has profound and lasting impacts on the field of astronomy. I have not looked up her name, so I'm just leaving it because I'd really like to go and see the show. So I'm not going to look her up, so I don't have any spoilers. I just want to go see this show, Silent Sky. August 11th to September 9th. It's going to be playing in the amphitheater, that big one I told you is open and you're surrounded by trees and covered with stars. It's really, really beautiful on a summer night. Get your tickets to go see Silent Sky. And I can't imagine seeing a play about an astronomer. There would be a more perfect place to do it than an open air theater under the stars in the foothills. Kind of perfect. Take a date. Bring a bottle of wine. It's lovely. Coming later in the year to Volcano Theater Company will be a comedy by Noel Coward called Blithe Spirit. This one's about ghosts and mediums and all kinds of fun things. And again, part of them celebrating 50 seasons of theater. That's a lot. And that's a lot of dedication too. You got to remember, these are all people who are volunteering their time and their talent to bring really great theater productions to all these wonderful local spaces. And we just send out a really big thank you to them all the time. So this is the Noel Coward Classic Comedy. And it's coming out, it's going to be just before Halloween too, so it's going to close on October 15th. So what a nice way to kick off your Halloween season. Go see Noel Coward's Blithe Spirit in the Cobblestone Theater up in Volcano. Well, that's a lot. I hope you had your calendar out so you could organize yourself so you could know what you're going to go see this weekend. I hope the first thing you're going to do this weekend is come and see the cabaret. Again, 5700 South Land Park Drive at Parkside Community Church. You can get your tickets at the door, or you can buy them ahead of time right now by going to the SARTA website and getting your tickets for a night of cabaret with SARTA this Saturday night at 7 p.m. Let us publicize your program. We would love to tell everybody what's going on at your theater also. You can go to the SARTA website and upload your information so we can put it in our community calendar. We want to share with the community what's going on with you. You know, we get these notices on Facebook, or something comes through Instagram, or somebody sends us a messenger message and you're like, hey, go send that to our website so we can tell everybody about it. We can put it in our newsletter. I can drop it in here so that I can tell people about it, because we want to get people to come to your theater and see the outstanding work you're doing here in Sacramento doing community theater. We appreciate you and we want to celebrate you. So let us do that for you. Tell us what your theater's doing so we can talk about it too. Let us publicize your program. If you have not already done so, follow us on Facebook. We are at SARTA Theaters. We are also the same on Twitch here. If you came across us or you want to do that, you can hit that little heart button right there and follow us. And next time when I do this on Tuesday, you'll get a notification on your phone that says, hey, SARTA Theaters is about to go live. Come and see what they're talking about, and I'll have more to share with you. We Also encourage you, if you have something that's going on at your theater that you'd like to share with us, contact us at SARTA and just send us an email and say, hey, I'd like to do a community conversation with you. We are always recording those community conversations and then sharing them here so that we can let you know what's going on at some of these individual theater companies, which is great to share. So let us, again, help publicize your program. We'd love to tell everybody about the outstanding things you're doing. So let us know. Follow us. I tell you this each week, and I'm hoping somebody will take me up on it sooner or later. If you're out and about and you're seeing some great theater, please come over and say hi, because I would love to see you at the theater. Take care, everyone, and have a great rest of your week. Enjoy this stunning weather that we've got right now. We really appreciate you. And I just want to say bye for right now.